Hello guys, it is Jead and welcome to Footy's Power Curve season. EA decided to finally hit us with the juice, but yeah, no one is getting this card. All will be explained. We've also got those uber rare PSG cards to talk about that came out yesterday. And it's also the last day of FC26 before the Armageddon. So what are we doing? Let's jump into it. And guys, if you want to use players like this and just need that little extra boost, then you can get your cheap, fast, and most importantly, safe FC26 coins at eldorado.gg. They have 24/7 support, a money-back guarantee, and you can use code JEAD at checkout to get another 5% off your order. Link is in the description. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, a fantastic week, a fantastic Wednesday. We've got a problem. We have got a huge problem. You guys might be having a fantastic day, getting ready for the World Cup, in the World Cup spirit. I'm not having a great day because I accidentally took Iniesta from the Season Pass. I was trying to claim Season Pass stuff for the stream on Friday to get the packs. I was doing it mindlessly. Maybe you guys have done the same this year. So I guess Iniesta joins the team. Yeah, that's great. I missed out on packs for the Friday stream. But we've claimed everything else. We've got the player picks. We've got the 1 of 5 TOTS player picks, which will open on the Twitch stream today, Wednesday. So get yourself in there. Boys and girls, I'm excited, man. The game fully changes tomorrow. Like, completely changes. And hopefully changes for the better. Too many people are on eFootball. I personally don't like eFootball. Maybe you guys play both. Maybe, you know, got a little bit of respect for eFootball. I just don't like the way it plays. Personal opinion. But yesterday, content-wise, I mean, his prime heroes down there, one of the worst promos of all time. I mean, the 2x86 we predicted to come because we knew it was going to come. 2 rare gold squads, absolutely fine. This SBC, the 2x86, has been out since I think it's Winter Wildcards, and it hasn't upgraded once. They just keep rotating it. I think it's Winter Wildcards, maybe Team of the Year. But like 5 months of the same SBC. Is that not weird? Should we not upgrade to at least a 2x87? I don't know. EA have their ways. Weird. Zamorano is the main bit of content. This is a really weird card because playstyle pluses are literally perfect. It's the same playstyle pluses as Kika Nazareth. You guys know that UCL Nazareth, best card on the game. However, the playstyles in-game are not as good, like missing ping, missing ticky, missing game changer. Although that still would be fine. He's not 5-star, 5-star like his Winter Wildcards. I guess still fine. 99 shooting is obviously the big drawing point of this card. He's 80,000 coins. It's just the rest of the stats look a little bit meh. Prime heroes to me, EA have just gone, yeah, it's a filler promo, just wait until the World Cup. So I'm not doing Zamorano personally. He's pretty cool, nice playstyles, nice shooting. So if you did him, I won't hold it against you. You know, I won't hold it against you. But I don't know, he just looked a little bit average to me, like not perfect. The evolution was better, but just in the sense that it's a chain evolution. It's street slick. You go acceleration to 93, dribbling to 95, strength to 94. You get 5 of them. As you can see, I put my first one on this Cruyff here. What I'd actually recommend you guys do, I know I put it on Cruyff. I know. What I'd recommend you do is save all of them. The change you can do right now in this game are crazy. And because it's only a 1-game Evo, you do 1 game to get the full Evo unlocked. You can do some crazy chains along with Tater Tots and Attacker Round Out that we're using there on Noonan, as well as what's the other one? Spinning Top. Spinning Top's the other one. All 3 of those combined, I guarantee you can find some left mid, some strikers that use all of them at the bottom. So Spinning Top, Tater Tots, Attacker Round Out, Street Slick, all those Evos, and then fit into either Born to Roam or History in 10. One of those 2 striker or left wing Evos. And you'll be able to make some ridiculous chains now with that new chain Evo. But at the end of the day, a chain Evo is a chain Evo. It's cool. But with everything that's coming out on this game, a chain Evo kind of gets lost. EA have fell victim this year to too much content in the game. I think I spoke about this one of the other videos where it's like there's so much content in FC26 that it all kind of gets diluted and nothing feels good. Everything feels meh. At least for me. Maybe you guys are different. But objectives. We did get an objective worth doing. Not in seasonal. It is in live events, if we can go and find it. Right at the bottom. It should be the Prime Heroes Event 3. As long as you've done 1 and 2, go and do this. The Prime Heroes Event 3 unlocks you, if we can find it, Barzagli. Who, to be honest, although he has 99 defending and is pretty cool, no one's using that card. I guess 99 defending is pretty cool. He is lengthy, but just the fact he's got ping pass, no quick. Oh, I knew he didn't have quick step. I didn't know he didn't have bruiser. That makes no sense. So yeah, Barzakli's getting in no one's teams unless he fits an Evo. But you do get some nice fodder and stuff from the actual objective itself, and it's pretty easy. So that's fine. But we got another advertisement objective, boys and girls. Another advertisement. EA want to make more money. So we got another Visa event. EA do this weird Visa partner thing this year. A 10x86 is pretty nice, and some of the actual rewards, not the what are they called? The cosmetics, not the cosmetic ones, the ones behind it, like the coins and stuff, are fine. You have to go and do the Visa tapping event, which for that, you have to complete the Visa tapping qualifier objective, and then you have to do that sort of max 94 rated squad requirement. I've done the Visa tapping qualifier objective. I don't even remember what it was. All you had to do is complete the Visa upgrade SBC or the Jorge Campos SBC. I don't even remember doing that, but yeah, I guess I've done that, so I qualified for the tournament. I'm guessing a lot of you guys qualify for the tournament, but I'll be real, no one's playing that. If you're doing live events, do the Prime Heroes Event 3. Unless you've got unlimited time on this game, then go do the visa tapping. Like, no one's doing that. So with that out the way, we can jump into leaks. Like I said before, the last day before Armageddon. Content yesterday was crap. Content today, we have a few leaks on. Will probably also be crap if you want me to be totally honest. But we're here for the Armageddon that comes tomorrow. We have got that Maradona card with 5 playstyle plus. I don't know why I'm avoiding it. A Maradona card with 5 playstyle plus. Upgrade on this 2 playstyle plus card. I'll talk about why I've bought him later. But yeah, there's a lot to talk about. By the way, we were speaking about chain evos before. This Winter Wildcards Cruyff is a fully active chain now. As you can see, you just put him into all the chain evos right now. And I know he's not like a little card that you make into a crazy chain. But at 94, 96, 92, 95 with 92 physical, 5'5", Johan Cruyff with those shooting stats, those play styles, like, he's so easy to get from that historical player pick if you grind a few of them. The chains on this game are kind of bonkers and better than 99% of the promo cards out right now. So if you just want to do a chain, rather than go and spend loads of packs on the promo cards, I'd do that. What like Cruyff if you've got him. He's still got an 87 Cruyff. And similar as well, that 86 Henry. If you've got 86 Henry, he has a crazy chain out right now. Not as good as the Cruyff in my opinion, but he also has a crazy chain out right now. But today, we did say it's a filler day because it is. We pretty much know exactly what we're getting today. We are getting louder. I don't know if they're the official stats. I don't think they are. We're getting a louder hero card. Filler SBC. No one will complete. Don't worry about that. I think what we'll also get is we'll get the guarantee. You know, we've had like the Ultimate Tots guarantee, Serie A guarantee every single Wednesday. I think last week, again, Ultimate Tots guarantee was crap. I think this week we'll get a Prime Hero, some sort of guarantee. We might not. It would just be a very EA to drop us another Prime Hero, like another guarantee on a Wednesday, and it'd be the Prime Heroes one. It'll be crap. Like, I don't really care. It'll be Jamie Carragher Simulator or even George's Simulator. They're two of the better ones. Maybe Mackay Simulator, depending on the rating. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. And I think we'll get a half decent Evo. So take an eye on the Evo. Keep an eye out for the Evo that comes out tonight. I have no idea what it is. We got a chain Evo yesterday, which normally means that today should be a little bit of a better Evo. We'll have to wait and see what EA give us. But overall, a pretty slow day today. What everyone's looking forward to, again, I keep saying, is that World Cup update and what is coming tomorrow. And first of all, little teaser, Neymar is now back in FC26. Like, not a leak, this is official. Neymar's back in FC26. He is available now in career mode, which pretty much just confirms, yes, he is coming to FC26. We knew he was, but it now feels real, right? Neymar's in FC26. What I'm waiting for is as soon as he's in, you'll head onto this footprint tab. That first slot there will be the most crazy Neymar Evo possible. Neymar's gold card will be extinct. You won't be able to buy him anywhere. Everyone's going to go and rush through that Evo, put the best playstyles on him as possible. Of course, he does have First Touch Plus, which does stink. But boys and girls, Neymar is officially back if you're one of the people that was gagging for a Neymar card to come back. But Neymar's not the main talking point. We got this official stats card leak yesterday. If you guys seen the Pentas video, or even, I'm going to guess, I've not seen Foot Accountant's videos, this one come out. I'm going to guess, if you look at his thumbnail, this will be the card in it, because everyone is talking about this Diego Armando 5 playstyle plus Maradona card with rapid, finesse, incisive, tech, and First Touch Plus. Now, First Touch Plus, you could argue, is half a playstyle, but that's a real 5 playstyle plus card. We're not talking no long ball, whip pass. We're not talking no chip shot plus. We're talking a real 5 playstyle plus card with 97 pace, 93 shooting, 94 passing, 98 dribbling, 86 physical. So why is no one getting that card? Because we pretty much, again, not confirmed until tomorrow, but we pretty much guaranteed know how we're getting this card. And it's through tokens, boys. This card should be available through tokens. And EA pretty much said they're going to make some rewards that are not available to get until you completed all the token weeks. Like, you know, you completed multiple weeks of tokens, done every challenge, every objective, every bit of rewards. That Maradona is going to be the pinnacle of rewards, the pinnacle of token rewards as we understand them. Which means, while the World Cup is active, you're going to be having to grind your arse off on FC26 to get this 5 playstyle plus Maradona. And I just think it's going to be such a hard challenge. He's so far ahead of everything else. If you guys look at the top of, not even Foot GG, if you, not Footbin, Foot GG, and you go to the top meta rating players, the top pretty much all meta rated players are 3 playstyle plus cards, right? The 4 playstyle plus cards are not the meta ones on this game, like Vitinha and stuff. In terms of just pure meta rating, I guess you got Yamal there. But in terms of pure meta rating, it's still 3 playstyle plus cards. And they're hitting us with a 5, not 4, 5 playstyle plus card, which means you won't be able to get him for a few weeks. I'm pretty much guaranteeing you that. And he'll be ungodly expensive. Not with money. They're not taking your money this time. They're taking your time. Which I think, first of all, by the way, don't take this as complaining. I think that's only fair, right? If they released his Maradona card and everyone had him for free, That would be stupid. It would. Whether you like it or not, it would be stupid. But getting a Pele card for free on Friday. They can't then drop a 5 playstyle plus Maradona card for free on the same day or on, Thursday tomorrow. But yeah, boys, let me know down below. What do we think of that Diego Armando Maradona card? Of course, I would love to have him. If anyone wants to go on the BigJead account and get this Maradona card for me, or maybe we could do him on the Trade to Glory. Best believe Morsey will have a review on this Maradona card by about Saturday. He just will, because he's an absolute demon. But no, this card will be, I reckon, 2 or 3 weeks to complete. Like all your tokens. Do you want me to do any of the Path to Glory packs? We spoke about one of the previous videos. He will be all your tokens. But Maradona, everyone's talking about Maradona. He's not the only card that's worth chasing during this promo. Trust me, we have seen so many more leaks. We have pretty much every bit of official stats broken down by continent. Some of them are crap, some of them are really good. And what it looks like to me is that the icons and heroes are much better than the regular cards. Let me try and save this image so you guys can see. And we'll zoom in. And if you actually look at it, right, it's a bit weird. If you look at Hugo Sanchez, right, we spoke about this card the other day because he got leaked. Finesse driven tech first touch, a 4 playstyle plus card with crazy stats, would pretty much get into most people's teams. Maybe you could argue you've got Team of the Year, Pina or whatever, but would get into most people's teams on pure stats. But if you look at a lot of the other cards, even though you can pick your playstyles for them, I do understand that. Maybe choose one of the better cards, right? They're just not desirable. Like, some of them are. I don't want to say that all the cards in this promo are bad, but as an example, look at this 92 Miller card, right? Look at the stats on this card. Even with perfect playstyles, does it not just feel like a fodder team of the season card? Does this not just feel like a 92 or 93 fodder team of the season card, even with incisive, finesse, rapid, then perfect white playstyles? Maybe that's just me. Some of the cards are a little better than others. Like, you could make this Che Adams work. Not Che Adams, what's he called? Tyler Adams. I think it's called Tyler Adams. You can make this Tyler Adams card work with the perfect playstyles. But as we go through, you're going to notice a theme that a lot of the icons and heroes look crazy, and a lot of the sort of regular cards don't look crazy, basically, right? And it's the same issue here. This is now, I think, the Asian, continent one. And once again, if you look at a lot of the cards here, not that desirable. You do have the exceptions. That is the 1 or 2. Like Mitoma's card there with perfect playstyles. Not lengthy. Not one for me. Not quite long enough. But I could see people using that card. And there's some other examples as well there. Chris Wood's way back proper card, maybe in a Pempers card. Even this Torre card. I think I've seen a few Evos of this guy throughout the year. They're nothing crazy. They just have good stats. But you look at the Alawarian, 4 playstyle plus, tech, quick step, ping, finesse, crazy stats with the 99 pace. Who is the desirable card there? It's Alawarian. And the rest of them, just, I don't know. It's just nothing crazy. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. Cards like that Abdul Hamid could be an insane right back if you put perfect playstyles on him. But he's also probably not lengthy. I don't know. I feel like I'm being a little bit harsh. But in terms of the raw cards coming to this game, I'm just not that hyped. Now, these are all the National Pride cards. If you don't know, these are not the promo. That's Path to Glory. Path to Glory is coming on Friday. It's so confusing with everything right now in the game. These are coming in things like objectives, SBCs, and mainly the new token system. Everything is around this new token system, right? So we might see a huge token store with all of these cards in, which is why some of them are so crap, right? The reason you've got a Cam Robakov, the reason you've got an 92 rated Cam Robakov is because Cam Robakov might be 1 token, right? And if you're from Uzbekistan, fine, that makes a lot of sense. But just so you know, these aren't even the promo card. These are sort of like a separate thing coming alongside Path to Glory for EA to try and create a little bit of hype. And of course, this is the one that everyone was looking at. This is the South American one with that Maradona card in. But don't you dare scoff at that Carlos Alberto with jockey, ping, anticipate, intercept. Insanely expensive right back coming. Expensive in what way? Time, with tokens, probably. And some also really nice cards there. But again, EA have deliberately gone, because it's the World Cup, they've gone with unknown names. Now, there's some really hype cards like Ryan, because he wasn't in the game before. I think he plays for Bournemouth, maybe on loan. Maybe I got that wrong, or Bournemouth have just signed him or something. Maybe my ball knowledge is lacking there. And again, one of the card looks insane, but to me, it's just so heavily weighted towards cards that no one cares about and stats that no one really cares about. I just worry that cards like Almada there, who's got great nice stats, are going to be so expensive and almost impossible to grind, whereas these cards are going to be like, no one really cares about them. Like, this big divide between no one cares and then really hard to grind, which I guess kind of makes a little bit of sense. Just personally for me, it's not I don't know about you guys, it's not bringing the hype out of me, apart from the icons and heroes, right? Apart from the Alawarian, Maradona, Carlos Alberto, these cards aren't bringing out the hype in me. Maybe you're different. Let me know down below. I'd love to see what you guys are thinking. What I do think this is FUT Birthday V2. At the end of the day, whether you like it or not, being able to change your play styles and making all these cards free and giving them play styles, giving them playstyle pluses, is going to hurt the market a lot. We've been saying for a while now, get liquid apart from a few other, investments here and there. And I think you can see now why, right? A lot of these cards, if they're going to be in a token store, are going to have massive effects. We've literally never seen anything like this on the game. Like, quite literally never seen anything even close to it. And then the similar one here, the last one we got leaked is the African one. Again, a lot of the players not too great. You got some really nice ones like Fatawu there, who'll be really expensive, but with perfect playstyles could be insane. And of course, the one that everyone wants is the Okocha card with 4 amazing playstyles, amazing stats. Like, EA are not doing wasted playstyles anymore. For a while, EA have been doing this wasted playstyle gimmicks where they give 3 good playstyles and a long ball plus, 3 good playstyles and a whipped pass plus. They're now just kind of going, right, it's footy season, FC27 pre-orders, load up. They're giving everyone the playstyles they deserve. It makes the cards a lot more usable, makes the cards a lot more sought after, and therefore probably a lot more expensive. But what are your guys' thoughts on all of these leaked National Pride cards with those Path to Glory cards we now know are coming on Friday as well? And here is the thing you have probably been waiting for. When is all this happening? And how does it all work? Because this is the bit that's so confusing that even I'm trying to still piece together. And I think what's going to happen is Thursday season's going to drop and all of this will just change anyway. But for now, of what we can talk about and what we know, here's the schedule, okay? So North America is going to drop on the 4th of June. So that would be the Hugo Sanchez card that got leaked very, very early. That's tomorrow. Okay, cool. That means that Maradona's not out yet, just to be clear. Then you got Asia and Oceania coming on the 12th of June. So another, 8 days after? Because then I guess they're going to do it every Friday. So the first one's on Thursday with the season. And then they're doing it every Friday. Then Africa, then South America, and then Europe. And we don't even have the Europe 4 leaks yet. Because I didn't show you them. We don't have them yet. So then it's going to end on Europe on the 3rd of July. And that's fine, right? It means that they stall the cards out a little bit. I think that's fine. It makes sense with the fact that they're 4 playstyle and 5 playstyle cards. They weren't going to give these all on Thursday and Friday. That was obvious. If you thought they were, come on, they weren't going to do that. Whether you like it or not, they weren't going to do that. This one is the more interesting one. Simply, they're saying that, again, this is just for totals, for everything, whether it's tokens or whether it's just for this National Pride stuff on its own. It's not even fully clear yet. Complete 250 plus objectives. Now, that could mean a couple of things. That could mean that that's just everything there is to do on the game. That's fine. Across 5-6 weeks, 250 objectives isn't the worst thing in the world. That makes a lot of sense. However, if it's 250 objectives to unlock something like the Maradona card during the World Cup, because think about when this is, right? World Cup starts the 11th of June. So we get 12th of June, Asia and Oceania, and it will run during the World Cup, pretty much the entirety of the World Cup, 3rd of July. 250 objectives to get a Maradona card is why I said not a single soul is going to get this card. Because I think it could do, it could be what EA do. They could do that. They could make it so it's just crazy amounts of objectives to get that card. And it's a really good card, and it's almost a bit of a flex, but no one's getting it because there comes a point where it's just not worth it. As soon as you get that Maradona card, let's say you get him on the 3rd of July, and it was a big grind. You had to do all 250 objectives, and we don't know that. I want to be very clear, we don't know that. But let's say you did. Come the 3rd of July, you've got the Maradona card. We're not very far off footies when every card will be 4 or 5 playstyle plus and free because we're just 85 times 10 in it up. Like, I don't know. I think for me, if that's the case and it is 250 objectives, I'm not getting Maradona. And I'm someone that loves collecting cards and especially high-end cards on this game. I'm not getting Maradona. So what do you guys think? Would you complete 250 objectives for Maradona? Or maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's just 250 objectives is the entire promo for National Pride. And they're just cards in between there. But what is weird is that, Argentina, Maradona's not even the last one. Which might mean we've got another 5 playstyle plus card for Europe coming that we don't even know about. But you would think that would have been leaked already. What am I even on about? There's literally a Gerd Muller right there. We just don't have the full team for it. So that makes no sense, though. That's why I'm really confused. Why would there be a 5 playstyle plus card for South America? And then just a Gerd Muller 4. I mean, he looks like a really nice Gerd Muller card. But why drop the Maradona card a week before? Again, no idea how it's actually going to work. We will see a lot more detail tomorrow. And I'm sure that Thursday's video, or I think it might be Friday's video, we talk about all the changes, will be very, 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 very interesting. Not just for the market and what we talk about with trading, but just the game in general. So World Cup content is looking pretty hyped. What was hyped yesterday was these PSG cards. And boys and girls, they are so, so rare. They're getting packed a little bit more now. When these first dropped, they were so, so, so super rare. Some of them still are. You got a Barcola at 2 million coins, a Zaya Emery at 2 million coins, a Hakimi, who, by the way, will play average in game at best, but of course, super crazy stats and super rare. 2.9 million coins. Now, these cards are always going to be expensive, but these cards are so rare, it's unreal. From what I understand, Ozio did a pack opening and got none of them. I think Awale's doing a pack opening and got barely any of them, if none of them. Like, even when people who are spending crazy store packs on this game are just not getting any of these cards. Me and you, who are just doing the natural pack grind, we don't have a chance. Not a single chance. Pacho, 1.8 million coins. Now, the problem I've got with some of these cards is some of them are not even that good. Like, the way EA have done it is made these cards, for me, not that desirable compared to the Conference League and the Women's Champions League and the Europa League. This should be the pinnacle of football. And these cards kind of blend in with the rest of them. Like, you've got a Goncalo Ramos card, who's just not all that at all. You've got a Barcola card, who has insane stats, but sadly, the way this game plays, not lengthy. He's not going to be the peak of meta. You've got a Dembele card who's really good, but shock, it's Dembele. A Vitinha card that's really good, but shock, he is the captain with 4 playstyle plus. And a lot of the other cards, not all that. Marquinhos, not lengthy. Pacho has 2 average playstyles. I mean, I guess calling jockey average is a little bit harsh. But you know what I mean. It's not intercept, bruiser, and anticipate like you'd probably expect with the Pacho card coming with one of the rarest promos of the entire year. So super, super rare. Because these cards are so rare, even though I'm saying sell everything now, get liquid for this World Cup promo. That has been my mantra. I am sure that some of these cards will do really, really well as they go out of packs on Friday. And probably there'll be a really nice buy window, maybe like early Friday morning or something. And then you could sell them at Friday night into Weekend League. But it is so risky with Path to Glory content coming on Friday. The pack rate could be insane and it could crash all of these cards. But I'm letting you know right now, there will be something for them risk takers, which again, I don't think will be me. But you could buy a Marquinhos early morning on Friday. Maybe he'd be around 1 million coins, maybe 800,000, 700,000 coins. And you could see on the night of Weekend League, he could, spike up as people try and go and use that card if he is super rare. But again, that's a super risky play because you never know what is coming Friday content. And talking about these Europa winning squads, the winner squads, everyone will call them. I've said we're not buying anything on this channel. We were going to be more chill. We're going to trade way more chill. And then Path to Glory, we start up again. Live cards, we get back involved. We start making more coins. And I've stuck to that. I've not done too much on the game. I'll explain what I've done. But some of these cards absolutely flew because we're not quite at that panic season just yet. I guess people are not selling anything, or at least not selling these top-end Palace cards for the Thursday update and the Friday update. This Adam Water went from 3.2 million coins. He's now 3.8 million coins and selling at that price. Some of the cards have had crazy rises. Set a load on the first for 820,000 coins, then went up to 1 million coins. He's back down a little bit now at about 900,000 coins, but did really, really well. And a lot of the cards, mainly the ones that are really good in game, surprise, surprise, like Liz Lacroix, that people are actually going to use in their teams and actually, the really rare ones. He went from 3 to 3.5 million coins. However, you would believe that tomorrow with the season pass drop and Friday with content, you would start seeing some panic on these cards. But what is happening is they're just so rare, and they're the only things right now that hold any value because they're so rare that they're still doing okay. And you can fluctuation trade these cards so well if you've got the budget. And I'm going to show you a really expensive one with Wharton, but this will work with pretty much any of these cards that move like this. This Wharton went from 3.5 to 3 to 3.6 to 3.2, now up to 3.6 or 3.7. Some of these cards are moving so well just because of how rare they are. And again, that's Wharton, one of the most expensive ones. But some of the cards like Kamada, I'm not sure he's a great example, but they're moving really, really well, basically. Just fluctuating throughout the day. Even Kamada there goes down, to 3.7, 400, 3.7, 400. Not as good as Wharton, obviously, but even moving pretty decent throughout the day. Even seeing the same with some of these Ultimate Tots cards. Again, if you've got any of these cards now, apart from some of the things we called in the Discord and other things, I would sell these cards ready for that Thursday content drop on Friday. But if you are someone who wants to desperately trade, make some coins beforehand, look at some of these cards. Even Kane, 620, 700, 630, 680, 640, 680. Just every single day, always having low points and high points. All you want to do to trade these cards is when the cards are low, get it even lower. Get it on bid. Bids are insane right now because, again, trades are just really easy. Not as many people are trading. So when this came with 630, you'll be able to get at least 1 or 2 bids at like 600 or 590 or something like that. Then you sell them at its peak at 680. You make 50 to 100,000 coins on a couple of cards. Do that constantly. Find some cards in your budget, watch them, buy them at low, sell at the high. But again, I would just make sure you're liquid for Thursday or at least minimum Friday content. But for me, it's going to be Thursday. There are some exceptions to that, of course. If you're doing some 85 plays, buying them in the morning, selling them at content. 85s, the big sell time for them is going to be Wednesday. So again, tonight, as always, after content, 6 till 9 p.m., same as every week. You can still buy them in the morning. You can still sell them in the evening every single day. Make thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of coins if you buy enough of them. They're kind of separate. And team of the season fodder, if you guys are still holding those when we bought them at 17k, they're now getting towards 23,000 coins. They'll probably still do fine. Again, I would like to have coins ready for this Path to Glory promo. It's going to be a way better trading promo than Prime Heroes. I'd make sure, again, on a series on this one, Get yourself in the free Discord. Because it's a live promo, there'll be a lot more calls, right? There'll be a lot more opportunities of buying these cards, holding them, and then selling them a week or two later, because that's always the case with live promos. So make sure you're in the Discord or even the Twitch streams ready for that. And maybe take some of the coins if you're still holding some of the fodder team of the season cards. These are the cards I'm on about, the Path to Glory team, the full team we're going to be trading soon. I think we showed it in a video already, but Vinny, Rodri, Musiala, Ruben Diaz, Saka, De Jong, we're going to be trading some of these cards with the World Cup. It's going to be such an enjoyable time to be around the game, despite some of the issues with gameplay. And yeah, not that long now until we can finally start our Trade to Glory series on that new PlayStation account with the World Cup mode. Perfect timing. I'm excited for that as well. A new account on FIFA is always exciting. As I mentioned earlier, if you're wondering what all these cards are, including Maradona, we were basically doing, if you can't tell from the Anthony Gordon card, we were doing a video for the second channel. So if you've not already, go and subscribe to the second channel. Like, what are you doing? Go and subscribe to the Little G channel. I would try and link it in the description. I might forget. I'm a forgetful guy. But I'll try and link it in the description. So we're selling all our cards now, getting liquid again towards 26 million coins, ready to start trading again. We've not traded properly in a week or two now. Stay ready to properly start trading again for that Path to Glory promo. Make sure you don't miss it. Subscribe to the channel if you are not already. I appreciate all the support from you guys. We've hit 17k subs, on to 20k. But more importantly, go and have a fantastic week. Have a fantastic rest of your week, rest of your Wednesday, Thursday, whenever you're watching this. And I will see you all in a bizzle.